Hello dear students, this is problem number 23 of chapter number 4 of Engineering Mechanics Statics 9th edition. So in this problem, this is the loaded truss in which we will find the force in member EH and EI only in these two member. So we neglect the horizontal force at the support, horizontal reaction force at the support. Okay. So first of all, we need to find all the angles in this, which only this angle are given 20 degree, and this angle is also because it is symmetric. This will be also 20 degree. So we need to find this angle and this angle, which all these angles we need to find. So for that, first of all, I will take uh, mid of this triangle. So this is the mid of the triangle, which I name is L, and G D. I take these triangles. Okay, G L D L G. So I take this triangle D L G. The distance between uh, 1.5 half. This 3 is half. 1.5 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 7.5 meter, and this angle is 20 degree. Okay, so first of all, we need to find the length, this hypotenuse. Okay, so by this hypotenuse we will find this hypotenuse D to G. So you know that curly brown hair, cos theta base divided by hypotenuse. Curly brown hair, cos theta base divided by hypotenuse. So cos theta is equal to 20 degree. So uh, we need to find the hypotenuse. So I move to the left side is hypotenuse, and cos theta is already known. I move here to the right side. So we will the unknown value we will move to the right side, left side, sorry, and the known value we will move to the right side. So H equal to dg. Okay, GD. H equal to GD. This hypotenuse. Uh, B base is equal to LG, which is equal to 7.5. So LG GL divided by cos 20 degree. Okay, so DG will equal to 7.5 divided by cos 20 degree. If you calculate this, DGD will equal to 7.98 meter. So the distance, the length of between D, this point, and G point, this whole length will be what? Uh, 3 7.98 meter. This, okay, this whole length is 7.98 meter. So we know that AB length is equal to BC length is equal to CD length is equal to EF, uh, DE length equal to EF. So by this all length are equal. So 7.98, this length DG length divide by 1 2 3 divided by 3 segment. So we will find it out easily. DE length and EF length and FG length. So in AB this all length are equal. So 7.98 divided by 3, the length of single members A B B C C D D E E F F G will equal to 2.66 meter. This length 2.66 meter, this length also 2.66 meter, this length is also, this all length will be also equal to the 2.66 meter. So we use cosine law to determine the length in member DJ. So this length is not known to us, DJ. So this length is known to us, which is 7.98. This whole length from D to J length is 7.98. So this will be the hypotenuse, and this is also known, which is 9 meter. J to I is 3 meter, I to H is 3 meter, and H to G is 3 meter. 3 3s are 9. This is known to us 9, and this is also known to us, which is 7.98. We have to find this length. Okay, so by cosine law we will find this length. So dj square equal to dgj square, g length of gj, length of dj, g square in minus 2 into dg, a into b cos 20 degree. Okay, the angle is 20 degree, so cos 20 degree. So I remove here from I square root both side. So square is cancelled with the square root at the left side, so dj will remain and the square root is will taken here. So 9gj equal to 9 and dg equal to 7.98 square. So negative 2 into 9 into 7.98 square cos, sorry, not square, cos 20 degree. Okay, cos is 20 degree. So if you calculate this on your calculator, so dj this length will be equal to 3.11 meter, 3.11 meter. This length will be find it out, 3.11 meter. Okay, you have to use cosine law. I use this law a lot of time in the previous questions. So I explained well in the previous question this cosine law. Okay, so dj is find it out. So by this length we will use this length and this angle to find the angle this alpha. So by sine law we will use sine law to find this alpha. So sine alpha divided by opposite side is 7.98. I also this sine law explained in the previous question, so you can see watch that question in this playlist. So sine alpha divided by opposite side is 7.98 equal to sine beta, which is 20 degrees, sine 20 degree uh, divided by opposite side 3.11 meters. So 3.11 meter, sine alpha will equal to sine beta divided by sine 20 degree divided by 3.11 meter multiplied by 7.98 meter. So alpha will equal to sine inverse sine 20 degree divided by 3.11 meter, 7.98 meter. So alpha will equal to 6.35 meter or 61.35 degree. So alpha is find it out 61.35 meter. This alpha is find it out, which is 61.35 meter. This alpha is also find it out. This is also alpha and this is also alpha, because these all are in the same is parallel. These all member length are parallel. Okay. Now from triangle G JGD and IGE and HGF. These all triangles are similar in their angles. These all triangles are similar in their angles but not in their size. These all triangles are similar with their angle. That's why we can use similarity of triangle to find the length in member EI. We need to find this length in member EI. So EI divided by DG, DJ. So length EI divided by length DJ equal to GI divided by length GJ. So EI will equal to DJ length is equal to 3.11 multiplied by GI equal to 6 meter and GJ equal to 9 meter. If you calculate this, the EI length will equal to 2.07 meter. So this length is find it out to me. Now I will use sine rule to find the angle between that this beta angle. So this is our beta angle. This is our beta angle. This is also beta angle. Okay. So I'll find this angles. Now I use sine rule to find beta angle. So Sine beta divided by 2.07, sine alpha divided by 2.71. So alpha is given to us, which is under I sine beta left here to the left side. So 2.07 multiplied by sine alpha divided by 2.71. So sine beta will be equal to 2.707, sine alpha is equal to 61.35 divided by 2.71. So beta will become equal to sine inverse 2.07 multiplied by sine 60.35, 61.35 divided by 2.71. So beta will become equal to 42.09 degrees. Now I will take time to find. So there is more than two unknown forces acting at every giant. Therefore, I will need the equation of equilibrium in which summation of all vertical forces acting on this whole truss equal to 0. So this is the reaction force and this is also reaction force negative 7L. This is the load which is 7 load at 7 equal to 0 due to the symmetry and A equal to Ng. Okay, so 2Na a negative 7L equal to 5 equal to 0. So Na will equal to Ng equal to 7L divided by 2. So Na will equal to 3.5 and Ng will also equal to 3.5. Now I will take joint G to find the required forces in these members which acting on this joint. Okay. Now summation of all vertical forces acting on this joint equal to 0. So Fg sine 20 degree negative Ng negative L equal to 0. So Fg will become equal to minus Ng plus L divided by sine 20. At the place of Ng is 3.5 L, negative L minus 3.5, L minus 3.5 L divided by sine 20. So if you calculate this, the answer will come Fg will become equal to negative 7.31 L, which is in compression. Okay, no summation of all horizontal forces acting on this G joint equal to 0. So Fg, this is Fg sine theta, so this will be Fg cos theta. Sorry, this is cos 20 degree and negative GH, which is this GH force equal to 0. So GH will become equal to negative Fg sine 20 degree. So GH will equal to negative into negative sine 7.31 sine 20. So GH will equal to 2.50 L. The positive sign show that this is in tension. My assumption was right, it is in tension. Now I will take joint F to find the forces in these members. So summation of all horizontal forces acting on this joint equal to 0. So there is a component of EF which is cos 20 degree, negative component of FH which is called alpha, and component of Fg which is cos 20 degree equal to 0. Now negative F equals 20 and alpha equal to 61.35 degree, and also at the place of Fg I put its value, Fg value 7.31 L, cos 20 equal to 0. Okay, so EF will equal to Fg FH cos 61.35 negative 7.31 L cos 20 degree divided by cos 20. So I can write it is the FH is the function of EF. So EF is equal to negative 7.31 L negative 0.510 FH. So let's say it is equation 1. Okay, so summation of all vertical forces acting on this joint equal to 0. So you only have to change this cos into sine. So we will take a vertical component of this force is FH, vertical component side 20, FH EF, vertical component side 20, negative FH sine alpha, vertical component, which is, so L is a vertical force, is a whole vertical force, so FG sine 20 degree equal to 0. So FH EF sine 20 degree negative FH sine 61.35 negative L into negative into FG, at the place of FG I will put its value, which is 3.31 L sine 20 degree equal to 0. So we replace EF by equation 1. So EF equal to 7.31 L negative 0.510 FH sine alpha sine 20 degree as it is, negative FH sine 61.35 plus 1.7 plus 1.5 L equal to 0. So put equation 2 in equation 1. So if you calculate this, so negative L minus 1.052 FH equal to 0. So FH will become equal to negative 1 divided by 1.052. So FH will become equal to 0.91. So the negative sign shows that my assumption was wrong. It is not in tension, it is in compression. So for example, this is equation 2. So put equation 2 in equation 1 to find EF. At the place I will put uh, I will put 0.5951 L at the place of FH to find mm, force in member EF. So EF is equal to negative 7.31 L negative 0.510 into negative 0.951 L, which is the value of this FH. Okay, so EF is equal to negative 6.825 L. Now I will take joint H to find the force EH. Okay, so to find the force in but EH. So now summation of all vertical force acting on this joint equal to 0. I assume that this all forces in this joint are in tension. So Fy equal to 0, all vertical force equal to 0. So this is the component, vertical component of this force, which is EH sine beta, and vertical component of this force, which is FH sine alpha equal to 0. EH will equal to FH sine alpha divided by sine beta. So EH equal to 0.95 sine 61.35 divided by sine 42.09. If you calculate this, the answer will come FH in FH equal to 1.245 L, which is in tension. My assumption was right. This positive sign shows that my assumption was right. It is in tension. FH is in tension, which have FH is in tension, which have value of 1.25 or 245 L. Now I will take joint E to find the required force in member EI. Okay, so now I take summation of all vertical or horizontal forces equal to 0 acting on this joint E. Okay, so negative DE, which is this force, which is this DE force, DE cos 20 negative EI cos alpha plus EF cos alpha cos 20 degree plus EH cos beta equal to 0. So negative DE cos 20 degree negative EI cos 61.35 negative 6.825 L cos of 20 degree. So plus at the I will put all the known values which these members have. So EH have value 1.245 cos 42.09 equal to 0. So DE will DE cos 20 degree minus EF cos EI cos 61.35 degree minus 5.489 L equal to 0. So DE I can make the EI is the function of DE, so DE will equal to negative EI cos 61.35 negative 5.489 L divided by cos 20 degree. So DE will equal to 5.841 841 L negative 0.510 EI. So let's say this is equation 3. So summation of all vertical force acting on this joint equal to 0. So D is sine 20 degree, negative EI sine alpha, negative L, negative EF sine 20 degree, negative EH sine beta equal to 0. So DE sine 20, negative EI sine 61 at the place of alpha. I put 61.35, negative L, negative into negative. I put the value of EF which is negative 6.825 L sine 20 degree. So at the place of EH I put 1.245 sine 42. At the place of beta I put its value which is 42.09 degree equal to 0. Okay, so DE will become equal to sine 20 negative EI sine 60.35 plus 0.5 L equal to 0. Negative 5.841 L negative 0.51 EI sine 20 degree. I put its value. This is the value of DE sine 20 degree negative EI sine 61.5 35 degree plus 0.5 L equal to 0. So negative 1.498 L negative 1.098 EI equal to 0. EI will become equal to this, and if you calculate this value EI will come out which is 1.424 L, which was the required answer which was asked in our question. So the required answer is EH equal to 1.245 L, which is in tension. So EI will equal to 1.424 L, which is in compression.